like a track star. Right out them Reeboks. There's no more parties for your shorty, but she still gon' be a to find a with some guap. Oh, I see they catch up. Oh God. If you see Cap, just put the Billy on it. Got the city on it. I was riding in that Civic, homie, probably with a shorty. Now I never like to kick it. Everybody keep recording. Go by two things in my lifestyle: money and lose. Everything start getting better. You gon' see they ain't even cool with you. Bad tryna fool with them. Want nothing to do. Fake love tryna make amends just cause of that little bitty trend on TikTok. Leo feet hot, that running like a track star. Right out them Reeboks. There's no more parties for your shorty, but she still gon' be a to find a with some guap. I go by dollar sign, yeah, I get that. Without them dollar signs, let's see how far your bars gon' get. Don't do no features unless I know you got no price on this. This double lamb ain't got OGs, just throw a beat and I'ma eat, look.
What do they need to get right about your appearance?
Man, they gotta get my dreads right, and I gotta have a 99 overall rating.
Even if I was like a 60, I'd be happy.
I mean, you're not an NBA player, though. So.
Yeah, hey, but I'll be a 60 again.
Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting Charlotte Hornets.
Thanks, Brian.
It's a thing of beauty, Allie. Thank you. And now let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Charlotte Hornets. Rozier out on the wing with Hayward. Washington and Plumlee patrol the paint. And it's Ball in at the one. And for the Warriors, all three shooters are out there. The splash triplets, Curry, Clay, and Poole. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Green. Pass to Thompson. And we've got a pair of teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
Now here's Ball. And the shot goes down.
Ball's got a little more strength than you might think, able to muscle that time right through the aggressive defense.
Pass to Thompson. Poole with the ball. The three from Curry. Plumlee pulls down the board. Ball against Curry. Lets the three fly. Kept alive by Charlotte. The three from Ball. Ball with another miss. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And there's Curry on the assist by Thompson. Curry's got 5 now.
So good at staying in control. Curry isn't afraid of attracting contact on the way up.
And that was the mobile one drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
They get it again. Puts up a three. And it's Lamelo Ball with a three. Ball's got his second basket of the game.
Well, I like the fact that this is something Ball continues to work on, that deep shot of his. He knows he's got to be a threat from deep to expand his game.
Now here's Poole. Back to Green. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
And watching Draymond Green play, Grant, he's the quarterback on both ends.
I love that, B.A. Defensively, constantly calling out instructions on how to switch, keeping everyone organized. And offensively, Green is an incredible passer, sees guys get open before they do.
That doesn't go either for Ball.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Curry gets the bucket.
Curry's release is so quick. As a defender, you can't afford to give him any space. You can't lay off at all.
Out to Hayward. Inside, stolen by Wiggins. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Poole with the ball. Now guarded by Rozier. Back to Thompson. Fires the three. The Hornets pull it in. just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Snatched up. The kick out to Ball. The three. Again, the miss by the Hornets.
Hey, I think that green light they'd given him early should probably go red now. I mean, he needs to get some other folks involved. Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
And the Warriors pushing it up now. Here's Curry. And laid in to finish off the break. Curry's got 10.
Can't lose sight of Curry on the break. That's when he strikes. He has fantastic awareness.
Ball passes to Hayward to halt the run. They grab their own miss. And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for one. And the Warriors make some changes. Looney's checked in for Draymond Green. Kuminga comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And it's DiVincenzo in for Poole. Outside, DiVincenzo. Here's Curry. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Good find that time by DiVincenzo. An unselfish player always looking to make the extra pass.
Here's Oubre. Hauled in by DiVincenzo.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Curry passes to DiVincenzo. On the wing, Curry. Over Plumlee. And that one's no good. He's 5 of 7 in this one. Rozier gets the bucket.
One of the things coaches like is aggressive players. Rozier is that in spades.
It's clear Charlotte has the pieces in place to make noise in the league for years to come.
Yeah, no question, B.A. They got one of the best young rosters in the NBA. And they're balanced. They play tremendous team basketball. Fun to watch. He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
He shoots. Oubre can't hit.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Hey, why settle for the layup when you can dunk it? DiVincenzo putting on a show on that drive.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
Yeah, he's hurting the team. Taking low percentage shots, failing to make the next pass.
And the Warriors making a change here. Wiseman's checked in. Williams is checked in for Charlotte. Charlotte trailing. A minute 15 left in the first. Oubre on the wing. DiVincenzo covering. Rozier, the pass to McDaniels. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Back to Rozier. No good on the triple. Golden State has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. And a deep 3 from Curry. And the Warriors with another 3.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
They're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And he sinks the second. So it's the Warriors now. They've got a 9-point lead. Outside Curry. Here's the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here's Oubre. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And the shot goes in.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
The three from Curry. And it's Martin with the rebound. Right side Oubre. The kick out to Williams. 1 second left. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
And I think we've also got to talk about the tempo they played with right from the get-go. I mean, they've been deadly in transition, too.
On the floor for Charlotte, Ball and Martin are the 1 and the 2. At the forward spots, Hayward and Washington. And it's Richards in at the center position.
And, you know, plays like this are why DiVincenzo is out here. His hustle keeps possessions going.
Pass to Richards. Back to Martin. The three from Ball. Here's Washington. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
Well, I tell you, you look at Washington's motor and his effort, a lot to like about both. I mean, he uses his length and instincts to do a good job on the glass.
Now here's Thompson. Wiggins outside. Just 5 to shoot. Curry, no good.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
Cody Martin's defense has been his calling card so far in his career. But I think he's made some nice strides at the offensive end, too.
Going all in. That was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
Yeah, I mean, to get a shot like that on a drive, oh, it's those type of plays that will chip away at the lead.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Poole's checked in. Back to DiVincenzo. Pass to Thompson. Tries to save it. Up top, DiVincenzo. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Rising above the rim, Wiggins encounters very few defenders who can beat him up at that apex.
As for Martin's defense, it's what got him minutes in his first few years in the league, Clark.
And that's always a great way, B.A., for a young guy to create a role for himself and add value to his team. And then you factor in Cody's offensive game started to develop. Now he's a consistent rotational player for you.
The Hornets pull it in.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Draymond Green suffered through the losing years with the Dubs. He said, quote, "I just couldn't get myself going." Coach Kerr pulled me aside and said, quote, "You have to be the worst player in meaningless games I have ever seen. But I found a love again, and I'm just enjoying playing basketball." Brian?
Hey, it shows, Allie. Thank you.
Boy, the upside DiVincenzo has is obvious. I mean, now it's up to him to continue working on his game and keep getting better.
Plumlee's checked in for Charlotte. Now a timeout called by Charlotte. Well, Clark, you've got your good players in the league, but then there's that group that is in that elite category. What type of player commands that kind of respect?
Well, I think it's a guy who shows up every day but produces at a high level. I think you probably tip your hat to scores in that case, but there's a lot of respect and cachet given to outstanding defenders. Anybody that it's excellent, consistently, I think gets a level of respect that's special.
Ball outside. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. Charlotte making some changes. McDaniels is checked in for Washington. Oubre comes in for Martin. And it's Rozier in for Ball. And the call will be against Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul of the game.
Charlotte foul.
Here's Poole. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Lets it go from 11. Off the left rim and out. Charlotte has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Oubre passes to Rozier. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Rozier doing a nice job working himself through contact to draw the foul.
And the Warriors make some changes. Wiseman, he's checked in for Draymond Green. Looney comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And it's Kuminga in for Thompson. And a change for the Hornets. Williams is checked in for Hayward. Now here's Oubre to the paint. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
And that'll be Golden State's ball as it goes out of bounds. Warriors able to keep possession. A minute 58 left to play in the second quarter. Poole from long range. He drops it from range. Poole's got himself on the board with a three there.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it.
Warriors basketball.
Golden State has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Outside, DiVincenzo. And he throws it down with one hand.
I don't think the defense was ready for DiVincenzo to get assertive like that. Dunking right on top of him there. Oops, upside your head.
Now here's Oubre. And it's Poole with a rebound. For three, DiVincenzo. Another three for Golden State.
Hey, the D's got to be better. I mean, that's a high-quality look for him.
Charlotte is shooting only 36% during the second. It's stolen. Oubre passes to Williams. They need this. And Williams punches it home.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And so it's Golden State with it. After the basket by Charlotte. To the middle. Here's Poole. Shoots over Oubre. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up.
I'm on some movement, y'all on some moment. But I'll be here forever, y'all can go and quit. We had bad then a new Bentley, just re-up from that new stimmy. My brother counting them blue Benjis, only feel good when my crew with me. Like, whoa, they tried to question my character. Young Richard Blake. We some real don't fit the criteria. Don't like your vibe, not allowed in my area. I entered this game and I came here to change it. Speak my beliefs, now they calling me dangerous. Taking a throne and I'm gonna maintain it. I gotta go down as just one of the greats. So anybody got a problem with me, can't fake, kick it, politicking. I ain't worried about it. I know God is with me. Your peace of mind is worth $1.50. But last year I made $7 million, didn't have to do a single show. Should I too much up at Coca-Cola for the check that cut me at the Super Bowl? On my life moments is a Super Bowl. Dr. Dre, he got a Super Bowl. Last night I was texting Jack Dorsey. That's the perks you get from being super dope.
To you to have your dance in NBA 2K?
It means a lot to me, you know what I'm saying? All my friends, all my family, we all play 2K, we all support the game, so you see anything that I'm doing for the culture inside the game, it's amazing.
.2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, basketball fans. It's Saturday afternoon, and you're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. D.A., it's...
Thank you, Kevin.
Indeed it is. Thank you, D.A. Now, look at Memphis's starting group. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot. And for the Warriors, the 3 great shooters out there for him, Curry and Poole in the backcourt with Thompson at the 3. Wiggins is out there with Green. Obviously, both these teams love to attack the glass, rebounding, so that stat, Greg, could end up being a deciding factor here tonight.
There aren't going to be any free second chances tonight. These squads need to be ready to get physical and fight for every single possession.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And it's the Warriors with the ball. 5 to shoot. Here's Poole.
Hey, you want 3 reasons why Steven Adams is effective? Let me give them to you. Size, length, and athleticism.
Morant kicks to Bain. Brooks up on top. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Just thinking aloud about the best teams of my lifetime, that 2017 Warriors are way up there. That first year KD was with Golden State. He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And the title-winning 2017 Warriors, Brent Barry, what made them special?
Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, all these guys in their prime, Kevin, but to me it's what Steve created there stylistically. The fact that they played with so much freedom and so much enjoyment. You don't see that all that often. So the Warriors reaching the crown with that kind of consistency and character, that's what made it special.
And then Morant slams it in.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Thompson passes to Green. Outside Curry. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
And the greatest shooter we have ever seen. Curry is just lethal from outside.
And Morant throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Curry dishes to Green. Pass to Poole. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. No good on that one. Back to Bane. Memphis moving that ball around. Jackson kicks to Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Memphis with the ball. They're on a 13-3 run. Feeds to Jackson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Displaying intensity right off. The opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
And one of the many special things about Steph Curry, his loyalty. Sticking with this Warriors franchise since being drafted back in 09.
Bane, no good.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Passes it to Poole. The tray. The Grizzlies pull it in. And talking about Steph, he is the face of the franchise. And his loyalty is shown.
Steph's been a model citizen, never complains, never causes any issues, willing to work with young teammates. He is the ideal superstar to build around.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen? So far for Memphis.
They've been so aggressive, going strong. At the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Conchar checked in for Bane.
Checking in for the Grizzlies, John Conchar.
Wiseman finds Looney. Kuminga bounce pass. Looking to end the run. And the rejection by Jackson. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. And the Warriors miss again. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. The Grizzlies with another miss.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
A shot by Thompson and no one's around. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
No, sir. Jackson Jr.'s shot blocking abilities, part of why he was a top 5 pick back in 18. Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Williams is checked in. Warriors trail by 14. Kuminga down low. He's guarded by Williams. And there's the bucket from Kuminga.
Now, say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Left side, Jackson. To the middle. And it's Green missing.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but quite plenty of room.
The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
And a quick release from Dante there just in time, so the defense had no shot at it.
Memphis leading by 9. Outside Williams. Pass to Tillman. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. Jackson. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Count that one. There's 21 seconds left in the first. Ball's knocked loose. Looney passes to Thompson. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Outside Green. Outside Williams. On the wing, Jackson. Here's Clark. That one doesn't drop. John Moran has been leading the charge, guys, for the Grizzlies. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And the Grizzlies have been rolling right along, haven't they?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Green, Jonathan Kuminga out there with Wiggins. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Curry in at the 1. And it's Morant missing. Warriors trail by 14. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
And it's Morant missing. The Warriors shooting only 27% from the field, looking pretty ugly out there. Morant with the steal. From deep three-point range. Out of bounds, Golden State takes position. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. It's worked for him. DA, thanks. That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And despite the double-digit lead, still in attack mode, getting their feet wet there in the paint.
Memphis leading by 14. Here's Morant. Curry with the rebound. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
The vision Curry has on the floor, we've seen him put those goggles up from time to time. He easily spots a ready shooter that time.
Morant reaches to Brooks. Offline with his 3. The Warriors have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Wiggins inside the line. Warriors the rebound. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Payne, no good.
I'm shocked that he didn't turn into...
MP, thanks for stopping by.
Come on, man. I always got time for you, Fred.
Hey, listen, I wanted to say thank you to you and the team for the tremendous job you're doing connecting with the fan base. On behalf of the entire organization.
Oh, I would not say the entire organization.
Right. Well, sounds like you're keeping them happy, too.
Stay focused on your workout. I see you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man.
Yo, we got this. Don't worry.
Cut through, baby. Cut through. Let's go. All day, baby.
I got you quiet real quick.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're going to do.
You guys are the ones who are gonna be losing today.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're going to do.
Yikes!
I can't even watch this.
MP, have a seat. How you doing, Coach?
Big news, big news. Rookie standout.
Okay, everybody bring it in. Let's go, let's go.
Right.
Yeah. Come on, guys, let's go. All right, guys, I'll make this quick.
All right,
Now,
yeah.
as we all know, this is...
Thanks, Coach. Hey, yeah, I know I'm not big on speeches, man, but it is an honor to be going to battle with y'all. And I...
IDK, tell us what it's like to have your songs in the NBA 2K23 soundtrack.
Oh, man, it's amazing. It's like, you know, obviously I've been on the soundtrack a couple of times, and to be on it so consistently is probably one of the best things you could wish for or ask for.
Out of all of the rappers, do you think you're the best NBA 2K player?
Look at the score. Y'all tell me.
And to the surprise of some league. A number of rookies are already making huge contributions, Grant.
And it's so much fun to see these young players stepping up, getting thrown right into the fire, and for good reason. When you have 2 or 3 stars eating up your salary cap, you need the guys on rookie contracts to perform, and they are.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. The core of the dynasty all on the floor. Curry and Clay, the guards, with Draymond up front at the 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with MP.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
Down low. And finished off by Stewart.
And I'll tell you what, that's what being unselfish is all about. Ivy finding the open man.
Thompson outside. From deep, MP. That shot, no good. And Detroit will go the other way with it. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team.
And with this matchup being East versus West, this is the first of only 2 meetings between these teams.
As a player, these ones are fun. You get to match up with guys you rarely see. That's just a bucket. Look, you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Wiggins passes to MP. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far. And a big question mark for MP that he'll have to answer this year. Can his skills translate into NBA success?
Yeah, he was a great college player. Nobody is arguing that. But many wonder if he'll be able to handle the physical side of the NBA. Hard to say just yet, but we'll find out soon enough. Oh, one of the better attackers of the rim. Ivy will not be stopped.
And that streaking rack attack is the mobile one drive.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
And the shot's good by Wiggins.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
The Pistons have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter.
And in Jaden Ivey and Jalen Duren, the Pistons taking arguably the 2 best athletes in the 22 draft. The youth movement is on, and Detroit is definitely fun to watch.
Here's Stewart. And it's MP with a rebound.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Part of MP's appeal when he was drafted was his potential to be a leader, a role his team hopes he'll grow into.
Yeah, you heard that about him back in college, that the locker room looked to him. I could definitely see that translating to the league over time. Yeah, what a feed from Ivy. These are the type of passes you love seeing from him.
The Warriors trailing. Now MP. Goes back up. The rebound by Stewart. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. To the inside. And finished off by Stewart.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball. Really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense.
Time called here. The Warriors decide. And the Pistons with possession here. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
And the win was there for them, but they just let it get away. Just couldn't make enough plays late.
They played pretty solid basketball, but a few miscues is all it takes to turn a win into a loss, especially against a good team.
And so in the game for the Warriors, the core of the dynasty all on the floor. Curry and Clay, the guards, with Draymond up front at the 4. MP is out there with Andrew Wiggins to the middle. Hey, no good. And so it's Golden State with it. They trail by 11, and Sadiq Bey, a 3-and-D wing. And he has the strength to play up at the power forward spot, Greg.
You know, B.A., that power forward spot might be his best position. Not the quick twitch type of athlete, but great physicality for a perimeter player.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Pistons.
And with their title last season, the Warriors now with 7 in franchise history. No longer tied with the Bulls. They are alone and ranked 3rd all time.
Now here's Wiggins. 14 points for him last game against Charlotte.
And how about the passing? We've seen this from him. He's just absolutely shredding the D to pieces right now.
Bey against Green. Diallo right side to the right side. Here's Ivy. He's covered by Curry. Offensive board. Stewart lays it up and banks it in. Stewart's got 8 points.
I love his tenacity. Extra possessions, second chance points. That's winning basketball.
Back to Curry. MP outside. Tries it from the top of the key. No good. A bit long that time. And the Warriors still have a long way to go to surpass the Celtics and the Lakers for total championships, each with 17.
But their ambition from the top down is to do exactly that. They want to be, in their own words, the greatest organization on earth.
Definitely playing the long game. Bay laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Bay's got his first points of the night.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Timeout called, the Warriors. You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or two on your team to be successful.
It's scooped up. Kicks it out to MP. The three. And the Warriors get it back. Here's Green. And at last, they get one to fall. Green's got his first points in this one.
This is the energy that Green provides, just flat out refuses to give up on any play.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
And with a drive like that, you have to ignore the scoreboard and just appreciate the energy he's still playing with.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, the Pistons focusing on improving their scoring. Coach Dwayne Casey said, quote, "This is an offensive league. In today's game, you've got to be able to shoot the three because you can't make enough twos to win. It's tough to defend the three, so you've got to keep that scoreboard moving." Back to you.
Floor spacing at a premium, Allie. Thank you. MP, the pass to Green. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Green. Green's got 4 points now in the quarter. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Burks. Diallo with the ball. Pounded by Wiggins. Diallo passes to Bay. To the paint. Here's Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now, here's Green. Thompson outside. Stewart against MP. Pass to Green. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Green's got 6.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turning it on here in the second.
Now Diallo. 46 seconds left to play in the half. Here's Ivy. Just 5 on the clock. Burks for 3. Doesn't go that time. The Warriors go the other way with it. Curry with it. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Hornets in Charlotte.
And he didn't just create offense for himself now. He did a tremendous job of setting up his teammates as well.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Ivy. He's covered by Curry. Here's Ivy. Here's Stewart. For 3, Diallo. No good on the buzzer beater. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Pistons ahead.
31. The Warriors, 18.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Without question, Isaiah Stewart displaying his skills today.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
We've got Amadou Diallo. Sadiq Bey out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Cunningham, and it's Ivy in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Down low. Here's Stewart, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Stewart's got 12.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
And last season, the NBA mourned the passing of Hall of Famer Bob Lanier. He played his first decade with the Pistons.
A sad loss for the NBA. Now, he represented them 7 times as an all-star. But for all his greatness on the court, he'll be remembered just as much for the work he did off the court as the league's global ambassador.
So it's Detroit now, following the score by Golden State. Pass to Ivy. Now here's Stewart. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
First personal foul.
The defender really went at it.
And he knocks down the first one. Olenik's checked in for Bay. The Warriors also with a sub. Looney's checked in for Green. Stewart hits them both. RJ, you're in the middle of a few trades in your career, to put it lightly. What's that like as a player to get moved around so much?
Thanks for bringing that up so sweetly, Brian. I appreciate that. Look, there's pros and cons to this. It's nice to know that another organization wants you for whatever reason, but it's also tough to leave an organization that you had a connection to, the fan base. But eventually, you figure it out.
Here's Ivy. Misses off the right iron. The Warriors have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Wiggins passes to MP. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Detroit with a rebound. Stewart's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And now around 2 minutes going by in this half. Back to Cunningham. Over Wiggins. Here's Stewart. And another shot. And the layup is up and in. Stewart's got 6 in the quarter.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. Without question, Isaiah Stewart displaying his skills today.
And whatever the kid is thrown at him, he's had an answer.
Substitution on the court.
Bay finds Cunningham. Here's Ivy. Back to Cunningham. The kick to Olenek. 5 to shoot. Here's Bay. The Warriors pull it in.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
And so in the game for the Warriors, Curry and Thompson pair up at the 1 and the 2. Jonathan Kuminga is out there with Andrew Wiggins. And it's MP in at the center, filling out the middle. Wiggins passes to MP. The rebound by Stewart, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga. That's his first foul. Pistons leading.
Team second.
They double him with MP. Pass to Stewart. Cunningham with the ball. Now Thompson defending. And finished off by Stewart.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Curry passes to MP. Tries to break his ice. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That's on Isaiah Stewart. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Pistons. He's off on the first.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
No good on the second free throw. The Pistons shooting 40% so far in this one. Inside, here's Cunningham.
Golden State, foul. Ali, second personal foul, 13 foul.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Here's Ivy. He's covered by Curry. And finished off by Stewart.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Pass to Wiggins. Now MP. Launches a three. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
From 12 feet. Doesn't go for him. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way.
And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance.
Bay puts up a three. And Bay pulls it down. Bay's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Stewart. Down low. And that one's good. Olynyk. And the Pistons lead by 11.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him.
Warriors of all time here, failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense, shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Jaden Ivey.
I mean, come on. His offensive focus was just second to none in this game. He really found his rhythm early and didn't give the defense a chance at all.
The Pistons making a switch here. Diallo's checked in. Wiggins passes to MP. And it's blocked. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stewart. Wiggins outside. Over Diallo. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going remaining in the game.
Ivy's shot is off. The Warriors have got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. Kuminga, the pass to Wiggins.